What's going on, guys? In this video I'll tell you how you can make money. 10 ways that you can make money if you got a decent shape. All right, you're into fitness, you're into bodybuilding, but you not necessarily want to compete and become the next Chris Bumstead, or you don't want to spend all your day at the gym doing personal training. Well, is there ways of making money? Yes, there is. All right, I've been graceful enough that I can afford everything that I need in my life. All right, thanks to fitness, thanks to bodybuilding, because I enjoy it. It's my passion. I spend a lot of time in the gym because I enjoy it. But there's 10 different ways that I'll give you in this video that you can make money, monetize it, and make it your career. All right, so let's jump straight into it. Why I'm doing this video, I was talking with a friend of mine, and actually there's a lot of friends of mine that could make a lot of money into fitness, or using the fitness experience that they have, maybe their body. All right, not necessarily wrong. All right, nothing wrong with that. It's like a masterpiece that you've built that you can monetize. All right, a lot of time we think about it in the wrong way. I'll talk about it later, but and then they are doing construction jobs or working in the kitchen as a dishwasher, and I'm like, bro, we can make so much more. All right, trying to help them out, but at the same time you can't help someone that doesn't need or doesn't want your help. So I'll give you guys 10 different ways that you can make money, ways that I've made money in all those ways, and that you can live from your passion, live from fitness, live from on your own terms. All right, so let's jump straight into it. Number one, PT, personal training, in person or online. Of course, is the number one because it's the easiest way and the most common way of making money if you're into fitness. All right, you can get a certificate, but let's be real, most certificates are BS. All right, but if you've been training in the gym for over 10 years, you know what you're doing, you know your way around the gym, and you can help people that are just starting. And one mistake that a lot of people tell themselves is that, oh, well, what if a big bodybuilder comes to me? Not a big bodybuilder gonna come to you, ask you for advices. You might go to Mr. Canada or Mr. USA and ask those big pros, all right? But you've been training, let's say, for 7 years. Someone that's just starting will come to you. Can you help a beginner? Yeah, that's gonna be most of your clientele, all right? A lot of people are scared of doing personal training because they think they'll be training at elites. But in reality, you're mostly gonna have a 60-year-old woman that is running away from her 9-to-5 desk job, and she just wants someone to tell her how to do a bodyweight squat. All right, you can make 50, 60, 70 bucks an hour depending on how you market yourself, how good you are. All right, but that's one way. All right, of course, it's the used way. And honestly, me, a lot of times I go to like big commercial gyms that I don't frequent usually, and people will come to me, hey bro, I saw you doing a lot of push-ups. That happens to me a lot. What do you do? Why do you do that? And then it's very easy when you're social, develop that social skills, you can get clients in a second. Some people do it at a gym, some people do it on their own. I like doing it on my own and giving a gym a kickback, but if you're starting, the gym can market you. The second one, which is still in the number one part, is online coaching. So online coaching has been very trendy. Everybody want to do online coaching and check out to Bali. All right, that has been one of my goals actually in the past, and maybe it is in the future. Not Bali, Thailand. I love Phuket, I love Thailand, that's where I want to go. But it's also another way. Now the online coaching, guys, there's a lot of scams in there. There's a lot of like fake gurus that will sell you like an AI written program. Don't be one of those, all right? Don't try to make fast money. The most important thing in this business is your reputation. Trust me. I know clients that left me 5 years ago because, let's say, they had to travel. 5 years ago, they traveled or they changed cities, and they come back to me 5 years later because I kept a good reputation with them. I didn't try to make a quick buck out of them, and they saw that I was genuine, all right? And when you're genuine and you're really trying to give, all right, it's always based on love. It's a business based on love. If you're not a loving, caring person and you just want to make money, maybe personal training is not the right venue for you. I'm gonna give you other stuff that could, but personal training is love, man. You're giving love. You're not just there, okay, let's do 4 sets of 8. Let's check your form. Okay, we ran out of time. I'll see you next week. No, it's the connection. And you really have to want that connection with a human on a deeper level. All right, I've been fortunate that I've trained celebrities, I've trained ambassadors, I've trained CEOs of banks, and now I'm training a movie star for a movie. I'm prepping him for a show, for a set. Yeah, every single day, man, I love it. I'm training a big movie actor. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to get into any trouble. I asked him for a picture, he said at the end. But anyways, long story short, why? Because I connect with them. All right, it's not just about, okay, let's get your pecs fired up. And we've seen all those egocentric guys just full of muscles, but it's like, hey bro, how are you feeling? Okay, how was your day? And just trying to really get to know the person, and then adapting everything and kind of tailoring it, molding your plan, molding yourself to them so they can have the best service. That's just the way it is, all right? That's just the way it is. Some people are like, yeah, well, I'm not a hypocrite. I want the guy to bench press 3 plate. well, maybe go train some athletes that are going to the Olympics, all right? But personal training is a job based on love, and you gotta be caring, and you gotta be patient, and you gotta make sure that you build that deep relationship, and you can't fake it. You gotta be genuine, because a lot of people leave their 9 to 5 to come see you. They hate their life, they hate their day, and all they want is talk to someone. And if that person doesn't care and is just in the numbers and just want to make you $50 an hour and check out, bro, you're gonna lose your clients, all right? You're gonna lose your clients. So you kind of, they're psychologists, and they are also yours. You know, my clients are my best friends. Seriously, my clients are my best friends, and all my clients are big deals. Like I've got a lot of clients that are big deals in the society, and they help me in so many things, more than I ever helped them. All right, so yeah, in person or online coaching. Online coaching, you can promote it with IG. You know, a lot of people promote it with IG, and then they'll like post stuff and get traction that way. Now, moving on. Number 2, affiliate. You see a lot of guys, let's say they have their IG, or they have people around them, and they sell stuff. Oh, use this protein, use my code 15%, and they make money out of it. And guess what? Believe it or not, some people can live off of it, all right? Because we've heard the Herbalife and all those stuff. I don't like them, but some people live out of it, all right? Selling protein powders and Herbalifes, and selling those supplements, and affiliate t-shirt and affiliate clothing company. So that's number 2, being an affiliate ambassador, where you're making a percentage based on sales. So basically you're selling. But let's say you look good, you have a good shape, and you're always wearing, let's say, that Gymshark clothes. Well, you use that shape to sell, and then you make a percentage. It could, if you're a businessman and a good salesman, it could lead you somewhere. Number 3, modeling and casting. Most of you guys are looking good, man. Most of my friends that I talk to, you guys are freaking handsome, man. I'm telling you, like, I've got a friend, he works in construction, but he could be in movies, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing, man? The guy looks like 50 Cent, 6'5", jacked, 300 pounds, no, 250 maybe, lean and mean and looking good and fresh, and always like trimmed the beard. Everything is so clean, and he's there doing a construction job with people that have 4 teeth missing, you know, and a big belly. And then I'm like, bro, don't you feel like you're out of place? You could be doing so much better. Yeah, I don't want to use my body for this. Well, you're using your body because you're using your strength to lift stuff. Why don't you use your body maybe to be a model of a Calvin Klein company? Maybe pay for an agent, or maybe go look up those things, all right, and get into a casting agent, or I don't know, spend a bit of money, do some research, get into a group that will help you open up those doors for you. But if you're doing your construction work and you're just like, oh no, I don't want to be on Instagram, I don't want to put myself out there. Well, bro, you gotta get over that fear of putting yourself out there, because at the end of the day, the world will be owned by the people that want to put themselves out there and go and get it, all right? If you just stay home and you want to hide, and you're kind of, oh, I'm an introvert, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, a lot of it can come from self-confidence, low self-esteem, and you're blocking opportunities, you're pushing the money away, you're pushing it away, all right? Casting, I've done 4 commercials so far. Commercials, such a fun activity, such a fun experience. All right, I've did one with Tim Hortons, big brand. I've did one with a car company. I've did one with a chicken wing restaurant where I was eating chicken wings. I did one with a protein powder supplement. I did one where I was taking pictures of me, whatever, you know. So it can make money, all right, casting, but you gotta get yourself out there. You gotta go and ask. You gotta apply for it. You gotta do the extra, also the job for it, all right? It's never gonna come out of the sky. People are like, yeah, I'm posting on my Instagram, somebody's gonna reach out. Bro, nobody's gonna reach out. If all you do is post on your Instagram, nobody's gonna send you a message, hey man, we're just head over heels for you, and we're just mind blown. My God, you've got so nice eyes. We just want to sign you here, $10,000, especially as a man. As a woman, yeah, you will. But as a man, no. I had my ex-girlfriend. She was a fitness influencer. She used to make a lot of money just by drinking an energy drink and filming it, you know. But because women have it a little bit easier when it comes to that venue. All right. So number 4. Have you thought about opening up your own gym, own private gym? I had a friend, he was a personal trainer, he liked it, but then he's like, you know what, I want a little bit more. He opened up a little gym, private gym, and then he hired some trainers to do the job that he did. And now he kind of manages it and he makes good money. All right, so it could be that, and it doesn't need to be like opening up a huge gold gym, Venice gym, right? It could start with a private gym where you just have a squat rack and a cable machine and some dumbbells, all right, a lat pull down. Guys, you don't need too much, all right? 1,500 square feet, it's a good start, all right? You put a few dumbbells in there and you get some 60-year-old, put them some music, you get them moving a bit on that treadmill and you charge your money. All right, so that could be another way. Number 5, competing. Yeah, because you could make money from competing if you have a good bodybuilding shape, bodybuilding men's physique classic. All right, some people still do make money from competition, and when you compete, you put your name out there even more, so it could lead to more opportunities. All right, because then supplement company will see you. Of course, it's always better to promote yourself on IG because the reach is so much higher than just the people seeing you on competition. But some people live off of competing because also it opens up a lot of doors for a lot of things. All right, so let's say you're competing and now next thing you know, Wolfpack want to sponsor you for the bags, then you got Gaspari, then you got the protein, then you get all kinds of sponsorship that came because you decided to compete. All right, and also when I did my competition, it aligned me with a lot of people that are like-minded, so it opens up opportunities, like-minded individual, more opportunities from there. Number 6, programs related to fitness. Yes, so I was talking with a friend. We want to start like a brotherhood here, where people that are into fitness, they come to us and like they feel isolated. A brotherhood, pretty much young guys that feel isolated and doing activities, doing programs. All right, and that could be something where you can potentially down the line monetize it. All right, because you're building a group of brothers and there's value in it. All right, I know a guy that does it on Discord. It's not the same thing. He charges $20 on Discord just for us to sign up and just to talk. Hey bro, how was your day? And just that community aspect. But imagine you're doing it in real life, and then next thing you know, you're organizing barbecues and you're doing, let's say, billiardo games, and you're doing ping pong games, and bringing that fitness community together. And then I don't know, you might sell your coaching from there, or you might make it a subscription based group where people are part of that group, and then you might monetize it in a way where you sell hats or whatever. I don't know, you could, there's so many things, because it's people that are all into fitness, they can also be all into eating healthy. So you know, there's so many opportunities that you can do. You can kind of create that group and be the manager of that group and have a salary for organizing stuff. You know what I mean? And that salary is maybe, let's say you charge them, I don't know, $50 a month to be part of that group. And you have, I don't know, 20 guys, you know, that's a good like side hustle that you can make. Of course, you got to do the things. It's not just for you to make money, but let's say you're organizing stuff, you're bringing brothers together. Well, you earn something, and I think that you deserve a salary for it. So moving on, meal prep company. A lot of us bodybuilders, we love cooking because we cook so much. So maybe you can think about doing your own meal prep company. All right, you like, you know, I like doing my banana bread, so that's something that I thought about. I don't have the time for it now because I'm more focusing on other stuff. But if I had nothing now, I would maybe start doing banana breads and selling them and marketing them like crazy, and selling my banana bread $10 each and just going and shipping them to people and make it a big thing. You know, I used to have a friend, she started doing cookies, high protein cookies in her oven, in her kitchen. She put 1 scoop of protein in each cookie. Oh, it's 50 grams of protein a cookie. And you know what? Everybody's like, oh, this is a healthy protein. A healthy cookie is not gonna get me fat. Of course, it's all BS because it's a regular cookie. I mean, to be real, no, she was doing it good because she had stevia, she had like the good stuff. There was oats in there. And now she's just running her own business. She's selling cookies, loving it, and good for her because she took that initiative. I love it. I love it when people kind of prove everybody wrong. Everybody's like, you gotta sell cookies from your kitchen? Yeah, well, people will just go buy Quest bars. People will just do this. Next thing you know, she's killing it. All right? Moving on. Sponsors, all right? So if you're sponsored, there's paid sponsored, the people that give you stuff. Thankfully, my sponsors give me protein, supplements, everything I need in terms of supplements. But there are a lot of people that are bigger than me, all right? Because I'm not big, let's be real, all right? I'm not big. I've got not even 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube, on my Instagram, yeah, 40 something. But my engagement been so low, right? I had few videos that blew up. I'm just gonna take this. So I got some videos that blew up, but some people are killing it. Some people, like, they'll post a video, they'll get millions of views every single time. Well, companies will pay them money, all right? Maybe Gymshark will pay them $2,000 per video. I had a lot of people telling me, hey, we'll give you $100 if you if you give us a shout out. But a lot of times it wasn't things that I cared about, all right? I had a company that did greens protein powder, but in reality, I'm not a big fan of vegan stuff, so I didn't accept it. But some people can make money out of it, right? So let's say you're charging, let's say, $100 per post, or maybe sponsors that are paying you 2,000. Like I said, my ex was paid big bucks just to be sponsored by this energy drink that they used her picture to drink that energy drink and post it online. Moving on, number 9, YouTube. You can make money out of YouTube. Yes, once you monetize it, you start earning a little income. I'm not there yet, all right? Maybe I'm earning $25 a month if I'm lucky, but some people make 4, 5, 600, 1,000, 2,000 just from YouTube. So maybe think about building your YouTube channel, put some thoughts in there and make it something special. Don't make it like, okay, how to get big arms only, but share that personality, share that love. People want that love, and sometimes it's being a little bit different. I don't know, maybe it doesn't have to be related to fitness, but it could be like how to wear good clothes at the gym, you know, like a little niche, which could be like how to have a good style at the gym, how to have a good beard when training, some niche stuff, you know. My shoulder's been hurting. I think I will stop the bench a little bit. Yeah, bench, I don't know, man. Every time my shoulder feels good, I go back on the bench, and anyways, it's gotta be fine. So if you're doing a YouTube channel, don't make it like, okay, how to lose pounds or how to get a big chest, but make it a little bit more niched. Let's say you're Middle Eastern, how to grow, how to eat good Middle Eastern food that is good for your diet, and then you share those recipes and then you tweak them a bit. You got the idea. Make it niched, all right? I used to know a guy that all his YouTube was, what was it? Oh man, it was like kind of like what cream he puts on his body and stuff like that. It's very niche. Like you already can tell, not a lot of men put cream on their body. So he really went for a deep niche and blew up because the riches are in the niches. Someone said that the riches are in the niches or whatever. So moving on. So YouTube channel can make money. Could also just documenting your own life, your own journey. Can document, let's say if you're trying to lose weight, okay guys, this is 30 days, I'm trying to get as shredded as possible, let's do it. And you show them the training, the diet, just being real. Number 10, clothing company branding. A lot of fitness influencers, they end up opening, well, doing their own clothing companies. You know, this guy Hussein, FHT, Hussein Farhat, I know he's got his own gym clothes. You see Greg Du said he had his own supplement company. So kind of starting your own brand and selling your own stuff. And a clothing company, it doesn't take a genius to make it, guys. Everything these days is so easy. You can like pretty much just go to a company that is doing clothes and pay them a little bit extra, so they put your brand on it and they ship it right away. There's many websites. You can look up Printful, for example, where you can take a shirt, put your logo on it, and someone can go on that website and ship stuff. You don't even need to stock things, all right? Like, it's becoming so easy to start your stuff. Same thing for protein. Anybody can start a protein company because most manufacturers are the same, but they offer that service. It's called a third labeling company. Am I agreeing with it? Not really, in terms of supplements, because a lot of times someone will say, yeah, this is my protein, whereas, bro, it's a manufacturer that is selling cheap stuff and you're putting your name on it. But that's how a lot of people can make money these days, all right? Clothing company, this costs $10. I put my logo on it and I'll be like, yo guys, this is the best shirt ever. Oh, I train with this every single day, and I put like a crazy logo, and next thing you know, I'm selling it for $50. So that's another way of making money. If I forgot anyway, let me guys know in the comment. I'm just trying to like come up with ideas for people that love fitness, they want to monetize it and slowly build a career out of it. All right, that's pretty much it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.